All right, tell everybody we should be live, and today's live stream we're talking about the various issues with TikTok Live. But you guys know me, I like to start the streams as always by providing instant value. So today's instant value, even if you're watching for just 1 minute, is the song request page on Tickfinity. This got added just in the last week. So what your viewers can do is they can type !play at the name of any song, and it plays any song on Spotify into your TikTok live stream. It's that simple. All you got to do is go on Tickfinity, should be linked in the description and in my TikTok bio. You sign in with Spotify. It does need Spotify Premium. That's, obviously that's a paid feature, but so many people have it, right? I've got it myself. So I'm on my alt account because I actually set it up on my other account. You sign in with Spotify Premium. You can play around with some of the settings here. These are the settings that I set up in the tutorial video that I did. Or you can just leave it on the defaults, and then your viewers can type !play to play any song from your Spotify. Puts it in the queue. They can skip it. The person who types it can type !revoke. So yeah, guys, instant value as per usual, guys. We're going to be doing a deep dive. That's what I always do in my live streams on this channel. And today's topic, a little bit of a deep one. We're just going to look at like all the different issues with the TikTok live streaming platform. And we'll start just per usual by doing a few different shout outs, guys. As per usual, I will try and highlight any and every chat message that comes through. So for example, this is me testing from my other account. But of course, we always prioritize any channel members. You can support the channel on YouTube starting from 99 cents. We have different tiers, which we'll mention in a second. We'll also prioritize any messages that are super chats. So guys, thank you for supporting, and thank you for the channel people who have become channel members on previous live streams as well. And speaking of channel members, guys, we have a few different tiers of channel memberships. There should be a link in the description on YouTube, join button, all over the different pages. So starting with clip, I'll get to that comment in a second. Starting with bronze, guys, you can support the channel just for £1, €1, $1, and you just get a nice role in Discord. It just helps support the channel. Silver channel members, you get a priority support channel inside my Discord server, and I'll do an on-stream review of either your TikTok page, YouTube page, maybe both. We'll do like a 5-minute review of one of your social media pages as well. That's for the silver channel members. If you get gold, if you become a gold channel member, I shout out the name of every single gold channel member at the end of every video. You can also join me in a call on this live stream and on any future live streams as well. Platinum, all of the above, plus you also get a monthly one-on-one strategy call. Now let's get to Clip's comment here, who says, your Tickfinity subscription is too expensive. So there's two main things I would say on that. Firstly, I don't own Tickfinity. It's not my subscription. So yeah, I don't set the pricing on Tickfinity. But this is what I always tell people: you spend money to make money, right? Nothing is free in life, Like the $1 billion companies out there, like Apple, Google, everybody, they've spent $1 billion to make billions of dollars. I'm not saying you're not going to be on that scale, right? But it's the same whether you're a company or a solo human being. This is how it works in life. You spend money to make money. Not more so than Tickfinity, right? It's literally directly, right? So you think of it this way. I only recommend Tickfinity Premium if you're trying to make money. And again, I do not own Tickfinity. Let's be fully clear on this. It's owned by Zerity. I don't own Tickfinity. I only recommend Tickfinity Premium if your goal is to make money on TikTok Live. And if that's your goal, then there's so many good features on Tickfinity that you should be easily earning back that $15 or $19 a month that you're spending, right? Like if you're failing Clip by the lack of response, I have a feeling you've lack of response. Oops, why can't I hear myself? Sorry. But lack of response, I don't know if you're still there. Maybe you've dipped out, which is a shame. But maybe you are still there. But yeah, there's so many good features on Tickfinity that if you purchase premium, like you should be confident in your ability as a content creator to use the features and earn back the $19 or the $15. And I'm saying two prices, right? Because if you've signed up, if you've clicked my link and then made an account, then it gives you $15, like you can see here, instead of $19 a month. you can you can jump through some hoops. You could log out, click the link, make a new account, log back in, set it up again if you really wanted it. But yeah, again, you spend money to make money. Like, I really don't think $15 a month or $19 a month is expensive. Because again, you should only be purchasing Tickfinity Pro if you're trying to make money, and buy. And again, I think it's unfortunately just admitting that you don't believe in your skills as a content creator and as a live streamer to earn back the $19. I'm not trying to be harsh, but I don't think it's too expensive. And again, it's not my platform. And Robbie is agreeing. Hello, Robbie. Welcome back. Robbie's agreeing with what we're saying. So yeah, guys, we'll just be answering any chat questions throughout this evening. Clip is still here. Clip. I'm all down for, like, I love a good debate, right? Clip. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, Clip, because you haven't really directly countered what I just said, let me know, right? I love debating. Like, if you disagree with what I've just said, if you agree, shoot your shot, dude. I think that's the wrong terminology, but talk your talk, you know. If you disagree with me, tell me, right? Because I'm happy to talk about it. No, I don't work for TikTok. No. So the reason I have all this information, and I share all this information, I started not this page. I started this page. I started this page in 2020, and I was one of the first people to get a stream key. So basically, nobody knows more about TikTok live computer streaming than me. I feel fairly confident in saying that. That might be slightly egotistical, but I'd say definitely outside of people who work at TikTok, obviously, right? But like, definitely that, like, I'm definitely in like the top 10 people in the world, you know, in terms of what we know about TikTok live computer streaming. I'm not talking about TikTok live streaming in general, because there's so many people who are like experts at doing live battles and stuff like that. I'm talking specifically about computer streaming. But so no, I don't work at TikTok. I know it kind of gives that impression with all the information I have. I am in this strange Discord server where sometimes people at TikTok type in here, also who claim they work at TikTok. I don't know. So I sometimes occasionally talk to the people at TikTok in this server. Anyone can join this. I don't know where the link to it is, but yeah, anyone can join that theoretically if you can find the link. I might put it in my Discord afterwards. No, I don't work at TikTok. I don't work for Tickfinity. I am self-employed. Again, clip. I'd be curious just to hear what you thought about what I said, right? You spend money to make money. That's the simple argument with Tickfinity Pro. Yeah, Tickfinity Pro. So yeah, I don't work at TikTok is to answer your question. Yeah, ChatGPT is so useful for so many things. It has in the past given me incorrect Minecraft commands. I think I told you that last stream. But yeah, it's in general it's really useful. And I think ChatGPT 4, which I'm sure you guys saw got announced the other day, I think ChatGPT 4 will be more accurate, hopefully with Minecraft commands as well. So yeah, guys, I mean, again, I'll answer any questions, but as per usual, we're doing a bit of a deep dive, and we're diving into the various issues with TikTok Live. What have I got first on my list? Well, I guess first on my list, before we get to that, yeah, go on, let's just answer this one. Why I can stream from Streamlabs to Twitch 1080p, but on Live Studio, no, you can stream Live Studio 1080p as well. You click on the settings. You just change the stream quality here, right? So take a screenshot of this, right? This is the recommended settings. In actual fact, my bitrate is probably a bit too high. I should probably lower it, but it's fine. Yeah, screenshot this. This is the recommended. This is my recommended Live Studio settings. And if it's lagging, then it's maybe the wrong encoder. Clip, are you talking at Clip? Are you talking about my Discord or the Tickfinity Discord? I think Clip is not understanding. I don't. Again, I think I'm presuming now Clip just doesn't understand. I don't work for TikTok, and I don't work for Tickfinity. Yes, I'm in regular contact with the creator of Tickfinity. There is a Tickfinity Discord, to be fully clear, right? If you just go on Tickfinity, click in the top right corner, you see here. Sorry, it's highlighting everything. You see? Okay, I can't click on it. See, there it is. Top right corner, above my head, up here. You guys see here? There's a link to the Tickfinity Discord. There's a suggestion channel. This is Zarity. He's in the Discord every day. You can see he was typing in the Tickfinity Discord just a few hours ago. So if you guys ever want to talk to him, you can just loads of different channels. COD Black Ops 3. Is that like an old COD though? Would it be beneficial to support an old version of COD? I've never played COD in my life, although I do watch the Call of Duty League, so I couldn't say I'm experienced with COD. I mean, there's not much you can do, not much I can suggest about internet speed, right? So if you want to stream in 1080p, you need at minimum a 4K bitrate, preferably 6 to 10K. People do say live studio is inefficient, so maybe that's an issue sometimes. But outside of that, there's not much I can suggest. And if you want a good quality stream, it depends on two things: a good computer and good internet upload speed. Outside of that, there's not much I can suggest. Your Tickfinity videos are freezing. Can I report this again? I don't work for Tickfinity. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to answer that because I don't think you're going to understand what I'm saying. You struggle to find the Discord. Does he need to make it more obvious? It's on the top right corner on every single page. I think is it also on the start page? Yeah, it's at the bottom of the start page. He's definitely improved the design of the Tickfinity website in the last few days. It's down here. I know you can't see it very well. It's on the start page as well. Tickfinity has processed 84 million transactions, which is crazy. I like how it sorts the current live channels by most viewers as well. That's cool. So you can like see that this is the top person live on TikTok currently using Tickfinity. I think this is a foreign channel, is it? What is going on here? I don't know how this guy's not restricted. He's got pictures on his screen. What is going? He's got a guy in jail. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but that's the top person on Tickfinity. That's funny. Yeah. So if you have suggestions, Zarity's always open to suggestions in the Discord. And again, a lot of the things on Tickfinity come from suggestions, right? So like this timer, the subathon timer, which was released a few weeks ago, the subathon timer was widely requested. I've not really seen many people using it, right? And I don't use it myself, but yeah, Alcoholic Ollie, I don't know if you're still there, but no problem for the tutorials. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know if you're still there. We are multi-streaming on TikTok and Twitch. We do have access to Live Studio now. That reminds me, I need to restart the Live Studio in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to set a timer for myself. Because again, I need to get past the trial on Live Studio. There we go, set a timer. When the viewers throw gifts, the videos freeze. Can you write in chat? What? I don't see why the videos would freeze. So the only thing I would suggest, upload the videos rather than using the. Hang on, I'm not going to make sure upload rather than using the YouTube feature. Yeah, it's really difficult to help people like foreign language viewers. It's tough because they just struggle to understand what you're saying. But the thing is, like, I'm basically the only person on YouTube who talks about TikTok Live. Can you show the setting again? Sure. Again, you can rewind this live stream, by the way. But yeah, this. Look, the main one is this one. You want a hardware encoder. I know Live Studio is currently bugged for some people where they can't see the hardware encoder. In which case you just have to wait for the next one. So I'm using the HC65 hardware encoder, which is the most efficient hardware encoder. you can see Live Studio is only using 3.8% CPU, 2.8% CPU using this encoder. So it's actually more efficient than my OBS is right now. It's like double the efficiency of my OBS. I think I could probably maybe use it on OBS too. Again, I'm not sure I can help. H.265 is better. It's more efficient than H.264. It's like an advancement on H2. I think it's 30% more efficient, something like that. Don't quote me on that. I think I just read it on a website somewhere. H.265 is the most efficient hardware encoder outside of... There's a better one on 40 series graphics cards. I can't remember the name of it. Again, I'm no hardware expert, but I have been learning it. You bought a flamethrower that can be activated by a webhook? You're crazy, dude. What? Does it work? Have you tested it? That sounds mad. Hey, props to you, you know. It works? Nice. Yeah, again, it's the A6265 H.26262626226. Stuck in a loop. The H.265 hardware encoder is better. Are you using it on your live streams? Should I just call you Ollie? Is it Ollie? I'll call you Ollie. Are you using it on your TikTok live streams? Well, creativity. I love that. I love the creativity. Yeah, guys. So what was I talking about? I'm talking about like the issues with TikTok. And I made a little post. It's the right link. Oops, I've just killed my Tickfinity. What am I doing? Hold on, let me reboot up my Tickfinity. Connect. There we go. Right. Anyway, so on the wrong page there. So I made a little community post the other day, right? And I asked you guys to rate. I asked you guys to rate TikTok Live Studio. Rate it out of 5 stars. I think the results speak for themselves. I said, rate the current state of TikTok live streaming. And 1 in 4 of you guys voted it 1 star. Which is crazy. Only 29%. Only 3 out of 10 people voted TikTok live. Just the current state of TikTok live streaming. Only 3 out of 10 people voted either 4 stars or 5 stars. And you can say I myself voted it 3 stars, right? I think that's good, but there's a lot of bad. And the bad is what we're going to very slowly discuss in this live stream, but we're also answering chat questions. So let's get, chat questions, comments. Again, guys, we're prioritizing any super chats, channel members. You can become a channel member from just $1 on YouTube. It should be linked in the description. Mark around Barbados, you live in Barbados, says the biggest issue for me is getting a key. Yeah, agreed. OBS and or Live Studio is painful. Yeah, it would be nice if you could just use OBS. Or even you guys think they should let you stream to other platforms with Live Studio. Like I'm sure it probably wouldn't be that difficult for them to just change it to just so you could type a stream key in, you know? And then it would also let the people with stream keys use Live Studio. That would be a play for TikTok to do. I do think they have... on Josh's point, who says I love Studio, it's simple. The problem OBS has always had is it's a bit of a learning curve, right? But once you learn it, once you've learned it, I think it's incredible. And I think currently I still much prefer OBS to Live Studio, just because it's it's fully featured, right? It's super powerful. Your imagination is the limit with OBS, more or less. But I do like how easy Live Studio is to set up now for beginners. Like you just follow through the pros. You log in. It asks you to pick your webcam, and then it gives you the scenes, right? It sets everything up for you. Like it sets up the alerts and like the goals and stuff for you when you set up Live Studio now. So I do like how they've tried to make it user friendly. Like you could just you could actually not add any scenes and sources. You could just press go live because it sets it up for you. But good news on this front, Josh. Again, I'm in this Discord called TikTok Live Studio Unofficial, but it seems to contain TikTok Live stuff, right? And somebody asked them about this, about live battles. They called it PK. They said, we will add PK feature to the plan. We hope this feature will be available soon. But on the topic of live battles, the multi-guest feature is coming next week. It is planned to launch next week. So the multi-guest feature for TikTok Live Studio is planned to launch next week. I guess, unfortunately for StreamKey users, unlucky, I guess. So yeah, that's nice. Live battles are coming in the future because, again, live battles on TikTok is where most people make their money, isn't it? Like, there's not much of a gifting culture when it comes to like gaming live streams on TikTok. Like on Twitch, there's so many people do gifted subs and stuff, send bits and stuff. But yeah, i7 Alienware throttles. The thing you do have to check is make sure you're using a hardware encoder on Live Studio. And in the past, I think they've changed this now, so it's hardware encoder by default. But in the past, it's been like that. Yo, Connor's found the tutorial chat. How's it going, Connor? You been doing exams or what? Oh, streams. I see. You just typed it in two different places. Yeah, the battle's probably more than 80% of the money, isn't it? It's probably even higher than that. I wonder what percent of TikTok's gift income is live battles. You think it's 80%? It wouldn't surprise me if it's like 95%. I don't know. Which Discord are we looking for here? I don't know what the link to this one is. Can I just link it? I could maybe put it in my Discord. I'll stick it in my Discord. And my Discord is linked in the description and in my TikTok bio. I'll stick it in this channel. It's supposedly the unofficial TikTok Live Studio Discord. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Like, I think this Bengu guy was just in my Discord and sent me it. I generally do think it is the TikTok staff. The way TikTok operates their company is so weird. It is generally so weird. Yeah, hello, McLovin. I love the name. That's 21 Jump Street, isn't it? I've not seen that movie for a while. Holy heck. Yeah, so I asked them about that. We asked them about the error message. This error message. They said they're changing it to a more friendly message to make it more clear what's going on. So yeah, no worries, Connor. Thank you for stopping by the third account. So yeah, that's the state on that. It just means you don't have access. You're at TikTok HQ on Tuesday. We are now, Josh. Josh, how many followers you got? What country are you in? And how was the visit? Yeah, if you want to share, if you want to share anything else, you probably can't share much, right? But if you got anything to share, let us know. I'd be curious to hear how the visit went, Josh. You have 80 followers? I think you have more than 80 followers. 80,000? 80 million? No, I don't have 80 million. I would know you if you had 80 million. 80k. Okay, yeah. Are you telling Meg you could help him get access to Live Studio? Have you got... Are you saying you can just send his name to somebody to help him? Is that what you're saying with this comment? You get inundated with other people. Yeah, mobile gaming, yeah. I recommend this. It's better than nothing. There's a tutorial on the channel about it. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. I'm zoomed in as well, accidentally, but whatever. It's quite far back, right? Because it was... Yeah, here we go. If you like, it's pretty simple, right? If you don't have access to a stream key or Live Studio, use the mobile gaming option. It lets you screen share your phone. So just screen share the Twitch app. Go live on Twitch and screen share Twitch. Go live on YouTube, screen share YouTube. Get TeamViewer on your computer, screen share TeamViewer if you don't want to go live on another platform. I believe the phone picks up your mic, so I think you actually have to put the phone in a different room and so you don't echo, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Yeah, see, this is part of the problem, like, right, Josh? Like, there's like a divide. And I'm not saying that I don't have an issue with you having a rep, right? That's good for you, Josh. But the people who have reps can get things done pretty easily, right? Like if you want a stream key, you just say, "Hey, can you give me a stream key?" The people who don't have reps are like effectively screwed until they can somehow get one, right? Or until TikTok randomly gives them a stream key or randomly gives them access to Live Studio. I still really haven't started the whole... I've got a whole list of really like the issues with live, the issues that I have with TikTok, but hey, we're not in a rush here. Yeah. So Carter Pulse these days will give Americans access to Live Studio, but they are getting more selective. It's what they directly told me. So yeah, not even Carter Pulse don't help everybody these days. Yeah, the quality on a mobile gaming stream isn't the best. Yeah, I have noticed that if they think you're a gamer, dude, they think this account's a gaming account. This is not a gaming account. I think the reason this account got access at 1K is because it thought it was a gaming account. Oh, there's one Minecraft video there. There's one there as well, right? But like, how can TikTok's AI think this is a gaming account? I'll take it, right? I don't think I would be able to stream with Live Studio like I'm doing right now if it didn't think I was a gaming account. But yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, no worries, McLovin. So yeah, like I mean, kind of dials into the first and the major issue with TikTok live streaming. The biggest issue with TikTok live streaming right now, TikTok live computer streaming, is there is not a clear set of requirements to stream from a computer to TikTok live, right? On every other platform, there's a clear set of requirements. And on most platforms, it's pretty low, right? I think on YouTube, all you got to do is link your phone, for example, in the settings, right? I don't know what you got to do on Twitch. You even have to do it, just make an account on Twitch, right? And you can live stream. I think on YouTube, you then also have to wait 24 hours, although it seems like often you don't. Now, obviously, we know on TikTok you need 1,000 followers and you need to be 18 plus to stream from your phone cameras. But then if you want to get a stream key, you go on Google. If you want to get a stream key, you go on Google, you type in TikTok stream key. And it gives you my videos. Or it gives you this random blog. Or these people, including me, who've posted TikToks about it. And there's no clear requirements. There's absolutely no clear requirements. Same for Live Studio, you know, like TikTok Live Studio. At least they've got a page for TikTok Live Studio. At least there's a page, right? But once again, there's I've been redirected. I've been redirected onto the For You page as well. But once again, there's no clear requirements. Or more to the point for Live Studio. Sometimes there's clear requirements, but they seem to be different per country. And like we just discussed, like Josh discussed here, the gamers seem to get prioritized, which I don't mind. But there's just no clear requirements. If you're watching on TikTok, speaking of, I'm going to reset the live stream just because we need to stream twice over 25 minutes so I can get past the trial. Let me jump through that hoop. So we'll end that. Look at me go, 21 views. So we go back live. Boom, done. Reconnect Tickfinity as well. All right, should be good to go. If you go live in the gaming category enough, you'll get access. Use the dual lens. Stream games with facecam. Yeah, I've noticed is that one of the many effects you can do from your facecam? Yeah. I've also seen people using mirrors. That still negates that's still like so the second thing I wanted to outline, one of the issues with TikTok live streaming is the lack of clear information from TikTok Live themselves. So TikTok Live, I'm just going to type that in, right? What's the first link? Okay, fair enough. It's just the list of live streams, right? What about the help center? What is TikTok Live? It's useless if you're trying to stream from your computer. There's no useful information. Says you must be 18 years or older to go live, right? Okay, what about Live Studio? What about getting a stream key, right? This is the problem. To make the lack of clear requirements worse, there's also not a single help article inside the TikTok support center about TikTok Live computer streaming. I'm talking about computer streaming. Everything here is just about phone streaming. And again, we mentioned like maybe 95% of TikTok's income is from phone streaming. That's maybe part of the problem. Like theoretically live replay, you know. And some of this stuff you can do from a computer, right? But like there's no mention to TikTok Live Studio. I know it has its own website, but that redirects people to the For You page sometimes, especially if you're not logged in, as we just saw. So this is another major issue with TikTok, is the lack of information. So if I type YouTube streaming, you get a nice little help article and a whole blog post, how to live stream. I think I'm zoomed in unnecessarily here. Learn more. Look at, again, I highlighted this last time. Look at all these articles on the YouTube website, just dedicated to streaming from a computer, right? And then compare this to TikTok. There's nothing. There's just this page, which says you need to be 18 years. It doesn't even mention 1,000 followers, which is strange. they scrapped that though. So this is another major issue with TikTok live streaming. This is just the lack of information is extremely poor. And what it tells me is that the staff don't care. I don't want to believe that. I think the staff care. The staff are overworked, is what it tells me, right? It's either that or they don't care. And I think they care enough, right? This will indeed be available to watch again. This will be available on this page here. You can just watch it back. In your own time. I'll see if I can timestamp it. I'll try my best to timestamp it, but like a lot of the time I've just been answering random questions. I'm not going to timestamp those. But yeah, most of the live streams just go on to this page. What are you saying? What are you saying, Mark? Mark is confessing. That's funny. Again, no worries. You can watch it back. Is that Moked? How's it going, Moked? How you doing? Yeah, so I mean, the issues we've highlighted so far with TikTok, and again, these are generally my two biggest issues that I've got with TikTok live streaming. The lack of clear requirements, right? And for example, I think this suggestion from Josh is good. Obviously, live stream in the gaming category twice and see if that works. The lack of clear requirements for getting live studio, and even more importantly, to get a stream key, right? So many people want a stream key. So many people have access to live studio, and they want a stream key, right? And one of the comments I get it. People type this on my YouTube channel about once a week. They say, "Hey, I've just got access to live studio. How can I find my stream key?" Right? Because they think being given access to live studio gives you a stream key, and then of course they're very disappointed to find that they don't have a stream key. It seems silly. They should just give everyone a stream key, give everyone live studio, and then let them pick from there. It's completely their choice what they use from there. So yeah, no clear requirements, and to make it worse, no help articles. And we're getting on to the next point. Mark kind of mentioned it there, right? Is warnings and bans and the AI that TikTok uses to moderate live streams. It's out of control. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Have you guys had this experience? I feel like most TikTok live streamers have had this experience. You've gone live on TikTok, and then either your live stream's been temporarily banned, or you've received a pop-up warning saying that your live stream is restricted. And the reasoning from the warning or the reasoning for the ban is just nonsensical. So for example, I've been banned while playing Fortnite supposedly for nudity. For being naked. I wasn't naked. I'm always dressed like this. I got a cap on, I got a headset on, I got a hoodie on, or a jumper. I do have trousers on as well. You know, I'm not naked down below, but hey, if I sat like this, it would be fine anyway, even if I was naked down below. That was a while ago, right? To be fair, that was a while ago, but I still hear people saying, more recently that they get banned for no reason. The most high profile one I know of is Jakey Bohm. So let's pull him up. So Jakey Bohm has 1 million followers. You guys probably know Jakey Bohm as the sleep stream guy, right? He used to do sleep streams every day, or at least like 3 or 4 times a week, right? Until TikTok started restricting him, and he started getting banned for weird reasons. This is a really good video. I'm just gonna full play this video from Jakey.
TikTok, I need your help.
It's a bit quiet.
Know me as the guy that sleeps on TikTok. A lot of yous watching this probably actually follow me, but you haven't seen my content in a long time. And here's why. TikTok, for some reason, has something against the sleep streams. They've never replied to any of my emails. They've never given me any support. I lost all my videos. They deleted every single one of them.
Right, I'm just going to pause it there to remind you guys that this guy has 1 million followers on TikTok, and he's saying he can't get in contact with them.
Lost 180 million views without reason, without a single person from TikTok replying to any of my thousands of emails that I've sent them. In 8 months, we built an awesome community of 1 million people who genuinely enjoyed watching my streams.
I'm going to pause it again and try and pull up a news article. I'm just going to Shorted to news. So here we go. He said he made this guy who says TikTok's been ignoring him says he was making $49,000 a month.
Genuinely enjoyed coming in, and whether it was to have a laugh or just to kick back and watch the stream and have some fun, you guys followed me for a reason, and it was because you enjoyed the streams that I do. The problem is, I go live on TikTok, I get 5 viewers. I upload a video, it gets like 6,000 views, and it doesn't go anywhere. I can't.
Now, I think the video one, by the way, is because he's switched his content, but the other thing is fair. The other comment is fair.
Can't do the sleep streams on TikTok. As soon as I log in, I get warnings for either pre-recorded stream, harassment and bullying, dangerous content, sexual activity, or just other stupid things that pop up on the screen, which.
Right. I don't think we need to watch the rest of it. But that is Jakey Boehm, the slipstream guy, and again, you can see up there is the examples. He was playing examples from his slipstreams. That is Jakey Boehm with 1 million followers on TikTok, saying that TikTok hadn't been able to reach out to him. So he hadn't been able to reach TikTok, and that his live streams are getting restricted every single time. Now, since he made this video, mysteriously, he managed to get in touch with somebody at TikTok, right? And what they told him is that they don't like the sleep streams and they want to pivot away from sleep streams, right? But the problem is the communication from TikTok, right? Like, you could give someone a warning, you could ban their stream, but like the reasoning is like poorly communicated. Do you see what he said there? Like pre-recorded content and stuff like that. Like, sure, he might be playing a pre-recorded video on his screen, right? But what's the problem with that? In most of the video, he's live, right? The room that he's in is live. I guess the point I'm making is that the TikTok AI is out of control, and when you pair that with the lack of responsiveness, like when even someone with 1 million followers is struggling to reach out to a TikTok staff member to get help, when you pair that together, out of control AI and a TikTok staff, just unreachable TikTok staff, it's a recipe for disaster, right? You can see how people get pissed off, and like Jakey just basically switched to Twitch. He just dipped out. And by the way, guys, I don't think that's the best strategy. Jakey should be multi-streaming, and I think he is now because he's got a stream key. Again, I think he is multi-streaming now because he's got a stream key. But for a bit, he did just straight dipped to Twitch, because he's got 1 million followers on TikTok and they're just ignoring him and banning his live stream for no reason. So that's another issue with TikTok Live. The AI is out of control. So I think the problem with TikTok, right? Obviously, it's all over the news. Like just today, the UK government banned. We've got on BBC. Like just today, the UK government banned TikToks. Here we go. Oh, that's some podcast, but like, yeah, it'd be in tech here, wouldn't it? ChatGPT style tech brought to Microsoft 365. Yeah, just today, as you see on screen, the UK government banned TikTok off government phones. So the point I'm making is TikTok's like paranoid about everything, right? So they dial the AI on the live streams up to max to make sure nothing's going wrong. Like to make sure there's no kids streaming, stuff like that, to make sure there's nothing inappropriate being streamed. But because the AI is like turned up to 11, it's unfortunately just catching strays, as they say. It's just catching people who shouldn't be restricted, who shouldn't be banned, and is banning them regardless. And again, often I think it's either straight AI bans with no human review, or it's an overworked underpaid human being who's just looking at it. The AI is recommending that they get banned, so the overworked human is just like, sure, ban them, don't care. I think that's part of the issue. You could get, you combine an out of control AI with an overworked workforce, where even the people with 1 million followers can't reach out to TikTok staff until a few days ago. Hello Rio, how's it going? Yeah, Mark. So this account I'm streaming on from TikTok right now. Somehow I got access to TikTok Live with this account with about 800 followers. This account, although it's on 100k now, this account I got access with less than a k. Maybe they have, again, maybe the AI can like tell that it's like an alt account, so it just gives you access earlier. The other thing I was thinking is maybe because I was playing around on the live studio access page, maybe that kind of forced access to me. It's an interesting point to consider. I'm not really sure how some people are able to get access to TikTok Live with under 1,000 followers, but I don't know. Have they removed the requirement to have 1,000 followers? That's news to me. If so, maybe they have. I don't know. Anybody know much about the TikTok follower requirement? Let me know if you do, because that would be news to me. Again, quick shout out, guys. Thank you to anybody who has become a channel member. You can support the channel. The link is at the top of the YouTube page. It's also in the description. You press the join button. Various different tiers of YouTube channel membership, but you can support the channel from just $1. If you just want to support, get your name on the screen and get the Discord role. Thank you to all of the channel members once again. You can get a silver membership as well. Let me stay hydrated. So if you become a silver member, you get priority support channel. I'll do a channel review of your TikTok or YouTube on stream. You can join me on stream if you become a gold channel member. You get a shout out on every video. And you get the silver and bronze. If you become a platinum, you get gold, silver, bronze perks. And we'll do a monthly one-on-one strategy call. Talk about whatever you want. So thank you to all the channel members. Thank you for supporting the content, guys. Yeah, there's so many bugs. Rome7663, hello. He says it's bugged. Some users can go live with under 1,000. Yeah, again, like I said, 2 of my accounts have been able to do that. And again, everything I see on TikTok, like, it just tells me, like, this is a TikTok workforce, again, who either don't care, I don't want to believe that, or they're overworked. Overworked and underpaid, you know? I think they're overworked. I always get that impression. I guess Josh is not there in it. Josh, are you still there? Like, what's your impression? Because Josh tells us that he visited TikTok HQ. They seem overworked to me. I'll be real. You know, based on the evidence that we're seeing. What's Mark saying? Yeah, JK. One of the things JK mentioned, I don't have it up anymore. One of the things JK mentioned is that he says he got restricted for pre-recorded live streams. So honestly, that brings us to my next point. Right, we're going to the different issues with TikTok Live. Right. One of the other major issues I have with TikTok Live is that there is a lack of clear guidelines. Right. So. Let's type in Twitch guidelines, okay? Something like that, right? So Twitch has community guidelines. And they have this whole page, all of this different stuff, specifically for live streaming, you know, that you can't do. Like, look at all this. I have to press the plus button to make it even more expansive, right? Like, this is... Again, this page is longer because I haven't pressed the plus button, and I don't want to press the plus button on all of them, right? This page is so long. This is Twitch's guidelines for live streaming, right? So, of course, TikTok has community guidelines, which is here. But the major problem I have with community guidelines is that they're not really geared towards live streaming. Although on every single section it says do not post, upload, download, stream, right? So that, you know, they could say they've got their back covered, right? But it's not detailed enough. This document is not detailed enough. It looks detailed, but for live streaming it really isn't. So for example, the integrity and authenticity one, like they cover the backsides with like one line of text in this document. Where is it? It says, do not create malicious software or modify code to artificially increase views, likes, followers, shares, or comments, right? And like in the past, like people have been restricted for using like Tickfinity and just simple stuff like that. And like this is their reasoning for it, right? But I think now they're fine with Tickfinity. But like it's just not detailed enough when it comes to live streaming. Like the point Mark is saying here about pre-recorded content, like is there a mention of pre-recorded content? If I type the word pre with a dash, I type the word recorded. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't come up, right? And Mark is telling us that you can get, well, and Jakey was saying it too, that you can get suspended or restricted for having pre-recorded content. But there's literally nothing in their guide. How are you supposed to know? There's nothing in their guidelines here which mentions pre-recorded content. And hey, maybe I'm on the wrong page. Am I on the wrong page? I don't know. You guys tell me. Is there another page with TikTok Live guidelines? I don't think so. So yeah, that is another major issue. There is a lack of clear guidelines on the TikTok Live platform. A complete lack of clear guidelines. So again, pre-recorded content apparently not allowed. Is the word gift mentioned here? Because they've been very restrictive with the gifting stuff, right? So that there is two mentions of gift, right? Am I missing something? Maybe it's the terms of service. So let's find the terms of service. See if there's more reference. Here we go. Terms of service. I know there is various other documents here, right? But I really don't think many of them cover. So the word gift is even mentioned in the terms of service. Again, this is the problem. It's not detailed enough. It really just isn't detailed enough. They need a whole set of documents, a whole set of guidelines. Let's check the live center just in case I'm blind. We'll check the hub as well. I don't see any rules here. Let's go in the hub. I ain't seeing any rules here either. Best practices? There's not much on this page. This page is basically useless. Safety center. I'm not seeing much here. Substance support. No, it's got nothing to do with live streaming. See all. No, again, we need some live stream specific guidelines. Specifically built just to make it fully clear what you can do on stream and what you can't do. Right, let's catch up with some messages. Where are we going? Let's go there for now. Hello, Haha TV Romania. Thank you very much. 500. Yeah, maybe they're experimenting with lower requirements for some people. How can I stream mobile games? It's honestly not a bad video request, to be honest. Let's put it in my I started using Notion. Let's put it in the Notion pipeline. Streaming mobile games. I'll put it in my queue for future videos. But I guess I'll answer it now, right? Like the simple answer is you need to find a way to show your phone on screen, right? And so if you press add source, like theoretically you can just cast your Android or your iOS phone. It doesn't always work for some people. So if you don't want to use that, you want to just use something like TeamViewer. and then just open TeamViewer, download TeamViewer on your computer and on your phone, and then you can do it like that. You basically just need to just search for an app that lets you share your Android or your iPhone screen on computer. So just search on Google like app to share Android on computer, and find a good app like TeamViewer that'll do it, right? Yeah, that's the simplest way. That's the simplest way of doing that. What software do you use to go live on YouTube and TikTok? So it depends where I'm streaming. So on this channel, since I don't have a stream key, I'm just using Live Studio, as you can see on screen, and then OBS, which is what you're now looking at. So I'm using Live Studio plus OBS. Nice and simple. But what I use to multi-stream on my gaming TikTok, so I multi-stream to TikTok, Twitch, Trovo, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, to 6 different platforms. This is Streamlabs Ultra, and if you have a stream key, you see this. You see the green next to my chair, and I'm kind of hiding it. Let's go here. You see the green in the bottom right? I just press go live, and then you see how I've got YouTube and all these different platforms connected. So from one client, I just use Streamlabs Ultra. So if you guys want a discount on Streamlabs Ultra, you click the link in my TikTok bio, or click the link, scroll down in the description and click the Streamlabs discount link. You can try this for $9 off the first month using the discount link. It's $19 a month typically. You can try it for $10 a month for the first month. Discount link in the description. But once again, guys, keep in mind, if you're wanting to multi-stream with Streamlabs Ultra, you need a stream key. Good luck getting one. So yes, I love Streamlabs Ultra. It's fantastic. It really is. Yeah, again, all time. Well, I will put it on my list, but I'm not going to guarantee to release that video anytime soon. I'm not going to give you a date for that video. To be fully honest, right? There is already 2 videos on multi-streaming. So if you scroll quite a way down, so this video here, which says how to multi-stream, it'll give you both a free method and a paid method. If you do have a stream key, then this one which says Game Changer is about the Atom vertical plugin. But yeah, just for general multi-streaming, this one here, it's already there. Because it's one of the most common questions people ask, or people want to learn about how to multi-stream. Yeah, I think generally by now we've actually covered most. I've covered most of the most common topics in a video on this channel. And I've covered some of them like twice, right? So the stream key question is what people ask me all the time, right? So I released this one on like the 2nd of January, how to find your TikTok live stream key in 2023, you know? Because people just ask me over and over. Thank you, Old Time Show. Appreciate the good vibes. Thank you very much. All right, where's my Notion gone? There it is. Dude, I feel like I'm losing my voice doing this live stream. Maybe I'm getting a cough or COVID or something. I don't know. My throat just feels dry. I'm usually fine. You know? It's not like it's my first ever live stream. So yeah, we're going through the different issues. You know, with TikTok live streaming. And as we just highlighted, one of the issues is just that it's a complete lack of information. A complete lack of information when it comes to rules. No clear rule set outside the terms of service. Again, which, as we just established, they don't even mention they hardly mention the word gift, right? Or again, they hardly mention pre-recorded content, right? You know, like we just established, Jakey was getting restricted for having pre-recorded content. So like, dude, how are you supposed to comply with the rules if they're not even telling you what the rules are, that seems ridiculous, doesn't it? Well, they just expecting you to guess? Like what? That seems insane to me. So that is a major issue with TikTok live streaming right now. Seems like multiple people telling me that it's only 500 followers to go live now. Fair enough. At least somebody told me on TikTok and on YouTube. Again, this guy says his English is bad. I'm just going to type to him. Yeah, I can't sit there typing in the live stream to some guy who wants help and he doesn't understand English, unfortunately. Yeah, it is difficult to help people sometimes because their English isn't very good. I don't blame them, right? There's thousands of languages, or I don't know how many spoken languages there are in the world. Probably thousands, at least hundreds. Okay, so there is no clear guidelines for TikTok live streaming. Let's move on to the next issue, which is the lack of support for third parties. Okay, so I just showed you guys. Streamlabs. I just showed you guys Streamlabs, right? Let's go on the Streamlabs website, right? Right. And Streamlabs has all these tools for live streaming, including the multi-stream feature. So many different tools that can help you with your Twitch, your YouTube. You know, and some of them can help with TikTok, right? But like Streamlabs isn't fully integrated with TikTok. And the reason it's not fully integrated with TikTok is because TikTok doesn't give Streamlabs the support that they need to integrate it. And what I mean by that is there's no public API. And that might be confusing, but it just basically means there's no good way for TikTok to give Streamlabs the data that it needs to integrate TikTok into Streamlabs properly, right? So for example, Twitch alerts, YouTube alerts, we'll put an example on screen. So like this was Mark subscribing 34 minutes ago. So this thing, Streamlabs can't do that on TikTok. And the reason I'll show it again. The reason Streamlabs can't do this is because TikTok has no public API. So they make it harder for companies, third-party companies, to support their live streaming platform. Now, why doesn't TikTok have an API? Again, I think it just comes back to the TikTok being understaffed, not enough staffed. Hello, OJ again. They're simply understaffed. Again, this dude is just this dude is. This dude is just typing, continually asking for help, as if I'm gonna just stop my live stream. People are so entitled. As if I'm just gonna stop my live stream for one person. I know I'm not gonna, you know, I've not got thousands of people watching. I'm still not gonna stop the live stream I'm not just gonna suddenly stop the live stream just to help one person. So yeah, back to what I was saying. There is a complete lack of support for third parties. Streamlabs would have dived in to TikTok already and would have TikTok notifications. Luckily, things like Tickfinity exist. So Tickfinity, as far as I understand, is basically Zarity's just reverse engineered it to get it to work. And I really don't know more complex details than that. But like a company like Streamlabs probably isn't willing to do that. So yeah, TikTok, you need to these platforms like Streamlabs and Tickfinity, they're here to help, right? They like, sure, Streamlabs and Tickfinity want to make money, right? But it makes TikTok money too, right? So, you know, for example, obviously Tickfinity has all these pages like sound alerts, which encourage people to gift, right? You know, again, the sound alerts page, you pick a gift, you pick a sound, bruh, you know. Now you can do, I can do it right now. I was set up in a second, bruh. I just sent myself a rose and it's played bruh, you know, and that's made TikTok half of a cent, right? But my point being that these third-party platforms, they benefit TikTok. TikTok makes money from them, but TikTok doesn't support them. Again, Zeredy had to reverse engineer the TikTok live chat to get Tickfinity to work. Seems silly. Again, one of the many silly things. So that isn't a major issue I have with another major issue I have with TikTok right now. All right, let's catch up on some chat messages. So I don't own Tickfinity, so I can't really help with payment issues. My advice, One Division though, if you can't pay for it, join the Tickfinity Discord, right? So if you need to know how, it's in the top right here. You see above my head, follow my finger. Join the Tickfinity Discord and ask Zeredy. So this is the Tickfinity owner. I don't own the platform. I don't have any control over any Tickfinity payment issues. Join the Tickfinity Discord and ask about paying for Tickfinity Pro. I don't understand how it couldn't accept card. PayPal doesn't accept cards in your country. That seems crazy. PayPal needs to step up their game. TikTok Live Studio often has issues. Again, the main thing you have to do with Live Studio is use the hardware encoder. Use a hardware encoder. H.265 is the most efficient encoder, but some people have been reporting that they don't have hardware encoders available because of a bug. So that might be you. Not sure. In which case, wait for the next update. Mark is saying use safe mode with networking. I think it's just a bug, but hey, again, I think Mark, you probably know more technical information than me. So, yo, thank you, One Division, with the $1.19. Can you set the amount of super chat? I thought you could only set it to like dollar intervals. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you. I generally didn't know you could donate $1.19. Can you just type it in? I don't know enough about super chats clearly. Why is this not showing on my alerts? I think my alerts are really slow. I think it's going to appear in it. I think it also appears there. It's just really slow. I should maybe just turn it off then. But yeah, One Division, like I said, join again. If you can't buy Tickfinity Pro, join the Discord, ask Zeredy, okay? Join the Discord, ask Zeredy. It's up above me. Again, thank you to Mark for the 99 pence. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, that's what I expect from super chats, like 99, 199, 299. I didn't know you could do random amounts. Today I learned. I'll be honest, John. Like audio has always been my weak point. But just in general, if you're talking about Live Studio, so hang on, I'm just gonna shrink it a little bit. So this button here is the audio settings on Live Studio, and you can add any audio output and any audio input that you have. So obviously, the microphone is the input, audio output is this one. So if you just press the audio settings on Live Studio, if you're using Live Studio, same on OBS, you should be able to add any output or input device onto Live Studio. Again, I'll be honest, everything I share on this channel is just from my experience as a live streamer. Like, I don't pretend to be like an expert, as in like I've worked for like an audio company or I've studied audio or studied anything. I just share my advice as a live streamer. And audio is definitely one of my weak points. I keep it as simple as possible, personally. Again, don't close Live Studio. I'm live on it right now. Yeah, that's all I can say about audio, to be honest. Yeah, so this is part of the actual problem we're discussing today. Is it Bert? Are you Dutch? I don't know how to say your name. This is part of the problem we've been discussing, and I've mentioned it already because it's the #1 key problem with TikTok live streaming right now. There is no clear requirement to get a stream key. They need to make it clear. They need to post a help article, or on when you press the plus button and you scroll to live. They need to give you some clear requirements to get a stream key. Okay, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Let me cough 1 second. No H for Kim. Yeah, I'm using both. I'm using OBS to go to YouTube, and I'm using Live Studio to go to TikTok. Because I don't have a stream key on this account. Luckily, I do on 2 other accounts. Yeah, I'm using Live Studio and OBS. So, Bert, the answer is you probably don't have a stream key, and there's not much you can do to get one outside of find an agency. I don't know any Dutch agencies or even any European ones. Or talk to somebody at TikTok. You know, good luck. Some people have been able to get in touch with people at TikTok, but it's kind of an outside bet. Yes, I'm using the virtual camera. You're right. And if anybody wants to know how to show the exact same thing on both OBS and Live Studio, you literally just start virtual camera, add it as a source. But watch this guide here. The Live Studio hack is the thumbnail title. How to use OBS features in Live Studio virtual camera tutorial. If anyone wants to know how you get the same thing on OBS looking exactly, and then you get it looking exactly the same on Live Studio, OBS virtual camera. Virtual cameras are fantastic. I love virtual cameras. Calling you One Division. Okay. Thank you for the gifts. Is the did the alert show? I don't even know. I don't know if it's working. Oh, well, that one's working. I did. I set that one up accidentally. I'm gonna delete it. I didn't. I just set that one up like just to show how easy it was and how TikTok makes money from third-party sites. I didn't actually want it enabled, to be honest. Anyway, thank you for the gifts, guys. Appreciate it. You already subscribed to the YouTube. Let's go. I agree, John. OBS is much better. Fully agreed. Live Studio is getting better. Live Studio is getting better. But it's still nowhere near got the features that OBS has, because obviously OBS is like 12 years old or something. Yeah, honestly, the only agency I currently know is Carter Pulse, which is an American agency. And even Carter Pulse will typically only give you access to Live Studio now. They were giving access to stream keys, and then they seem to get way more strict, as in they accepted less people, and they only gave access to Live Studio, which people can get anyway. A lot of people can get anyway, not everyone. Yeah, I don't like the agency system. And so I believe the agencies make money, but they take a cut of the gifts, not from your side, but from TikTok's side. I use OBS because I stream from MacBook. So it sounds like you're lucky enough to have a stream key if you're streaming from a MacBook. But yeah, I don't know any Canadian agencies. Right. So again, we're basically just going through a list I've written of the current issues that I have with TikTok Live, and then we're an hour and 14 in, right? I've been answering questions, right? But as you can see, there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of different issues. So let's get to another one. What have I got here? So, I mean, this one is like maybe to be expected more than the other ones. It's a lack of basic features. It's a lack of basic features, and what I mean by that is, for example, I can't put my chat in follower only mode, right? I can put it in sub only mode, right? I can't put it in follow any mode. I think things like slow mode don't exist, right? Although TikTok kind of implements slow mode regardless. You know, you click on settings. There's not much here, right? What have I got? No, and there's already not much going on here. You know, there's just, like I say, there's a lack of basic features. What else have I got on the list? Chatbots, again, every other platform except Facebook supports putting bots in the chat to share helpful information. No such thing on TikTok. Polls. I don't think you can run a poll from Live Studio or with a stream key, can you? Maybe you can, I don't know. What are these buttons here? Don't think you can. The random live goal. And again, like you can't even like delete messages, right? Like I click on these messages. Astrology guy, hello, how's it going? Like I don't actually want to delete your message, right? But like if I click on the three dots, it doesn't let you delete the messages, right? So that's another problem I have with TikTok Live. It's just not fully featured, right? And like again, it's maybe that one is more to be expected because TikTok live streaming is like 3 or 4 years old. But like having said that, like kick.com, which is like 6 months old. This platform's like 6 months old. And this platform has slow mode and follower only mode already, right? So like I don't think it's a good excuse to say the fact TikTok Live is so new. It's not really even new anymore, right? I'm on the TikTok development program. They gave me the key to OBS. Is that like the game? Is that the gaming one? Like the gaming development program? Or are you on a different program? I know there's various different programs that you have. How does TikTok display violations for stream key users? I'll show you how they display violations. So you go live, you get your stream key from the live center. And it basically, if you get a violation, it pops up on this page. So that's where the violation appears if you get one. Hopefully you don't get one, right? But often people do get one. Yeah, thank you for the gifts, astrology guy. But yeah, hopefully you don't receive a violation. That would be the that'd be the desirable outcome. What? I don't know. How do you feel about live hardware encoders that have been showcased that cost upwards of 800? Is that a funny way of saying how do I feel about graphics cards? Because the graphics cards do the encoding, right? I did see that the 40 series graphics cards from Nvidia have a super efficient video encoder, right? But again, I'm not really a hardware expert, and I don't really know what you're saying, to be honest. Feel free to elaborate, Mark, because it just sounds like you're saying, how do I feel about graphics cards costing over 800? But maybe you're not. Again, I really don't pretend to be an expert on hardware. It's really not my area of expertise. Standalone encoder? Yeah, I don't know. That's news to me, Mark. Hello, I Will Phillips. Hello from Brazil. Hello from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. To put it the long way, how's it going? Yeah, get a link. I'm not sure it's going to let you link it, but you can give it a go. It'll probably just get deleted automatically or hidden. You can try, give it a go, try, see what happens. You never know. Is there any way to stream on PC but vertically? Of course, you just set either Live Studio to vertical, so you use the portrait scenes here on Live Studio, or if you're streaming with OBS, you just inside the OBS settings. I'll show you OBS as well. Inside the OBS settings, where is it? Output? No, not output. Video. And just change the resolutions to 1080 x 1920. It's pretty simple to stream vertical. Or you can also use the Atom vertical plugin on OBS, which is a good plugin. I'll show you guys. We'll show you guys Atom. That's not how you type Atom. So this is the Atom vertical plugin. It just basically adds this little section to your normal OBS. So you've got a landscape and a vertical on one OBS. And I made a whole video about this. It really is fantastic, not just for streaming, just in general. So you guys can go watch that if you want. The Atom vertical plugin's great. I thought based on that name you were from the Netherlands. Anyway, thank you. I don't know how to say my name. Bertie Pap. I'm sure I've annihilated that name. I'm sure I've said it wrong. Thank you. YOLO live. Oh, I think I've seen this before actually. I think they tried to ask me to promote this and I was just like, no. Yeah, no, I have seen this before, or a variant of it. It just seems over the top, unnecessary. What's the point, right? This is what a computer's for, no? Like, is this gonna help you multi-stream? I don't get it. So like the benefit of multi-streaming is so when I use Streamlabs Ultra to multi-stream, I send one 6K data stream, one 6K kilobit data stream to Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs splits that up and sends the same data stream to 6 sites. So Streamlabs ends up sending 36K, 6 times 6. Is this doing the same? Is it sending it to the YOLO live servers first? Or is it expecting you to send like 20K of data, 30K of data yourself? After paying $600 for this piece of hardware. I don't get it. I'm struggling. I struggle to see the benefit. Hey, maybe I'm just closed-minded. You know, maybe someone can win me over in the comments. I don't get it though. Get pricing. Let us know your purchase request. It seems to be like surely not many people buy this if they're asking you to fill in a form to buy it. Now this is a more interesting question from, again, I don't know how to say your name. Bertie Pap, I'll call you. I'll call you Bert. He says, "Are Stream Decks worth it?" Like honestly, so my opinion on a Stream Deck is like, it should not be a first purchase. Like there are more important things to buy when you're starting out as a streamer. So I think when you're starting out, you want a PC that's good enough to handle both streaming and gaming at the same time, or whatever you're doing, right? So like in order of the priority of things to buy, you know, when you're starting as a streamer, start by just getting a good PC or a decent enough PC. And then very quickly soon after, or on the same level of importance, is the audio, right? And there's a lot of good USB mics out there. Less than £100, less than $100, even cheaper than that. And the number one thing I can say about audio is add the noise suppression filter from OBS or from Live Studio. It will make it sound way better. Any mic that you're using. Where's the Stream Deck? So once you've got a good computer, good audio, the next thing would be the webcam, obviously, because it's good for interaction. And once you got a webcam, then I would suggest before you get a Stream Deck, you look at the lighting in your room, right? So I'm just using I'm using the key light. But again, this is $190 pounds, right? You don't have to go this expensive. You could find a cheap ring light on Amazon for probably 10 or 20 quid dollars. I know saying quid probably doesn't make much sense to a lot of you guys. So then once you've got good lighting, once you've got a good camera, once you've got a good mic, once you've got a good PC, then maybe you consider getting a Stream Deck, right? It really, in my opinion, maybe that's a controversial opinion because people seem to love Stream Decks. I don't have a Stream Deck. I'm just going to put it simply. I don't have a Stream Deck. It's £160. I could buy one if I wanted to. But like genuinely, I've not felt the need to spend £160. I feel like just for some shortcut buttons where I can just click on my computer instead, and it'll take me 2 extra seconds to do that click. Maybe I'm not understanding Stream Decks well enough, but like, yeah, I would only consider getting a Stream Deck after you've basically completed a really good streaming setup. Like again, like I say, all the factors: camera, lighting, microphone, PC. Then maybe consider getting a Stream Deck. Astrology guy says I use Stream Deck for video editing. Yeah, I guess it depends on the type of streamer that you are, the type of content creator that you are. I think for me, my video edits, my video editing's always been either shorts, like short form content, which again I felt no need to. I don't really need shortcuts for that. Or it's been stuff like this channel, which is honestly not hard to edit, right? It's just all these videos I just screen record. I cut it down, and then I add the music, and I maybe add some text sometimes, and it's done, right? It's not. Again, I don't need a Stream Deck for this channel. Speaking of, I mean, I may as well plug Vida, right? Like Vida's fantastic for simple video edits, not for super complex ones. So for shorts, and for stuff like my channel, right? Vida's fantastic, right? So like Vid lets you add subtitles in a few clicks. It will auto generate subtitles. It'll make them look really good as well. But more to the point, for longer videos, such as the videos I make on this channel, I can remove all the silencers in one click, right? So obviously I don't just one take the videos on the channel, right? I pause to think about what I'm going to say next, to prepare whatever I'm showing on the screen. So if you guys see all of these different sections in this video here, there was a pause between all of these sections, right? There's a lot of sections here. You can see zoomed out. You can kind of see it better, right? With a lot of traditional editors, you have to cut the noise out between them all. But with Vid, I just click on the video and I click this button which said remove silencers, and it removed all of the silencers. It removes all of the silencers. Let me remove the Stream Deck message. We seem to be lagging a little bit. I need to. I set my live studio bitrate a bit too high. Let me lower the bitrate here to 5K. On I'll lower the bitrate to 5K on YouTube. So yeah, Vida's fantastic, guys. It should be linked in the description on YouTube. I highly recommend it. It's great for it's really great for short form content as well. It's even better at short form, I would suggest. It's just so simple to use. Like this is again, this is just a random video I made on the live tutorials TikTok page. But it's just so simple to use, again, especially for short form content. All right, guys, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm going to restart and lower the bitrate a little bit. So guys, if you're watching on TikTok, I'll see you guys in about a few seconds. YouTube, you guys are still there with me, so thank you for continuing to watch. We're not done yet with the list of problems with TikTok, by the way. Let's just lower the bitrate here I'm going to lower it to 6K. And then we'll go live again. Chat and interview, go live. Boom, should be live now. We also need to reconnect this. Right, nice. Okay. Let me pull back up in the chat. We'll answer some chat questions as well because I'm a bit back on chat. Mark is saying promote it so we can see all the features. The thing I have with like promoting other products is like the best products to promote are the ones you use already, right? Like I would happily promote or that you would use, right? Like I question that YOLO live thing whether I would use it, right? So I don't really want to promote it. So like the affiliate links that I have on the channel, like NordVPN. Like like I have no problem promoting a VPN, right? That like it's pretty good for like privacy. It blocks adverts. I would only promote something if I think I would use it, to be honest. So I mean, if you guys want to support me with NordVPN, nordvpn.com/wgmojo should be linked in the description. If you guys are ever buying NordVPN, if you guys ever need a VPN, thank you NordVPN for the discount link in the description. #ad. Is there any known day when Live Studio will be available to everyone? Yeah, so again, I mean, that's part of the problem. That's part of the issue which we've been discussing on this live stream, right? Which is that TikTok doesn't explain themselves and there's no clear requirements. So the answer is there is no known day, unfortunately. Indicators as to why the prompt on Live Studio app continues to change. I used your promo link. Yes, thank you. Hey, thank you, Angel. If you use the Nord promo link, thank you very much. Again, VPNs are just fantastic in general. NordVPN.com/WGMojo. So I think again there's this weird Discord which seems to have some TikTok staff members in it, and I put the link in my Discord to their Discord, and the link to my Discord is linked in the description and in the bio. We're in the link chain here, right? Anyway, the point I was making. This Discord supposedly contains TikTok staff members. I think it does, right? They were saying that this message here, which says this message here wasn't clear enough, so they're putting a more friendly message. So that's why it's changing. They thought the message wasn't friendly enough. Angel, I think you can expect. I don't know whether you can expect another different message, but yeah. I think part of the problem. So I asked them where they're based. By the way, I said, "What country is your live studio development team based in?" They just gave me a generic ass answer, which said, "The development team is located worldwide, including China." Right? I think some of these TikTok staff members, I guess another part of the problem is that like, obviously like China restricts access to their citizens, right? So they don't actually know what's going on in the Western world, right? And it just like they're just not connected with what's going on like American culture and American TikTok and like Western TikTok. It's kind of hard to explain, right? But I think just the censorship in China actually might be affecting TikTok Live Studio in some way, right? Just that the TikTok Live Studio staff don't really understand like what is best for the Western users of Live Studio. I'm really not trying to be like racist or whatever the term is, but like I think that might be an issue. Because there's definitely staff members here with like this guy's name is Alan Lin. I mean, you know, there's many Chinese Asian people in the Western world, but like there's a lot of Asian staff names here, and maybe some of them aren't, right? Gelbert, that's not Asian, but like some of these names are just Asian, like Polly Zhang. That's an Asian name. Again, she could just be living in the Western world, right? But some of these TikTok staff the probability tells me that they're in China, right? So it's a part Chinese development team developing a platform for the Western world. It's just, they're trying their best, right? But it isn't bound to cause issues. Cultural conflict. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Cultural conflict. Price of what equipment are we talking about? What? Are you saying the price of a Stream Deck is €5? What? I don't know what we're talking about there. Let's see. I'm backed up on chat messages here. Stream Decks seem really good for streamers when they have to switch camera views and taking clips of gameplay while playing. Yeah. So again, you can keybind that stuff, right? So if I'm streaming and I want to take a clip, I just press Alt R on my keyboard and it saves a clip to the replay buffer, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said earlier, right? Like for me, like it seems like I can do most of the things a Stream Deck can do or that I want it to do, but just with a few clicks or a few keybind clicks. I highly recommend every single person watching right now multi-streams. If you are streaming on TikTok Live, you should also be live on Twitch at the same time as a minimum. And if possible, YouTube as well, and maybe Kick, maybe Facebook, Trovo. You should definitely be live on at least 2 platforms, if not more than, if possible, more than 2. So once again, guys, it's one of my older videos, but it's still entirely relevant. This how to multi-stream to TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. If you just scroll down on my channel page, have a watch of that. There's both free methods and paid methods of multi-streaming mentioned there. Yeah, OBS has an option for everything if you go in the advanced settings. Yeah. Yeah, you can. There's cheaper Stream Decks out there. I think Streamlabs has an app that you can kind of use your phone as a Stream Deck, don't they? There's various different things. I don't know what you hadn't. Is this directed at me? Mark H265 is the encoder I recommend for Live Studio. Yeah, I agree. TikTok is disappointing, and so I got to show you guys the poll again, right? We highlighted this poll at the start of the stream. This is you guys. This is you guys rating the current state of TikTok live streaming, and 1 in 4 of you guys rated it 1 star. 71% of you folks rated it 3 stars or less. That's pretty damning, right? Only roughly 1 in 9 of you folks rate TikTok live streaming as 5 stars, and you must be making money. You must be doing live battles. I can only think if you're rating it 5 stars, you must be making money from live battles, which is clouding your judgment. Hello, Daddy Rambo. Daddy Rambo is one of my channel members. As you can see, you guys can become a channel member for just 99 cents. You can press the join button. Should be linked at the top of the YouTube chat. Various different tiers of membership as well. We'll get to... I think we're nearly through the messages. Is there a way I can put Top Gifter on stream with Tickfinity? Not directly, so they should add that, right? So what you can do though is you can give them points. Go on the setup page, make sure it's set so people only gain points for gifting, and then just go in the overlay gallery and display the top points. Where is it? Ranking list. This one. It won't let me test it for some reason. Why can't I test this? I don't know. It's strange. If you display the ranking list, what it shows is it shows the people with the most points. If you only give them channel points for gifting, then it shows the top gifter. For some reason, there's no direct way to do it. That's one of the few missing features on Tickfinity, to be honest. And again, to be clear, thank you, Dylan. To be clear to everybody, I say this quite often. I don't own Tickfinity. I have a good relationship with Zarity, who makes Tickfinity, but I do not own the Tickfinity platform, to be fully clear on this front. Yeah, so I mean, the thing about Atom is you don't know it has an update, right? You just all you gotta do is just go on the Atom website every so often, and then just download it again and run the installer again. Make sure OBS is closed, and it will update it. Right, I need to grab a drink, guys. I'll get back to answering questions in a second. I know what we do. Let's run a video. We did this last time. We'll run a short video while I'm away. What's your run? We'll just run the stream key one because it's a common one, right? So I'll run this video. I'll be back in a second. I need to grab a drink.
If you're not making money on social media,
I don't care. I don't care about making money on social media, bro. Actually, I do, but like, I am making money on social media. Anyway, find your TikTok live stream key in 2023 and how to add it to OBS. Firstly, on a PC or Mac, head to your TikTok profile and log in. On the left-hand side, click on Go Live and it will redirect you to livecenter.tiktok.com/producer. Now you want to scroll down and click on Go Live at the bottom of the page. Next, pick a category and then pick a stream title and click Save and Go Live. Don't worry, you're not actually live. And it's as simple as that. Here's your stream key and here's your server URL. Skip ahead if you can't find your stream key, but let's show how to add it to OBS. So it's super simple. Just click on settings, and then once you're on the settings page, click on stream and set the service to custom, and then paste the server URL into this box and paste the stream key into this box. Once you're done, just press the start streaming button. And by the way, if you want some personal help from me to set up your OBS, then check out my Fiverr page, which is in the description. So if you can't find your stream key, here's some methods to get a stream key, as well as some alternatives if you really can't get one. First up, as you're seeing, you can reach out to an agency which is affiliated with TikTok. Unfortunately, so far, I've only found an American agency called Carter Pulse, which I'll link in the description. If you're 18 plus and American, you can just click on this Google form here, fill out the form, and hopefully Carter Pulse will give you a stream key. If I do find any other agencies, I'll link them in the description. The next method to get a stream key is from somebody you know at TikTok. So some creators have a TikTok rep that they can talk to ask for one. And some people like Sancho West literally bumped into a TikTok rep at the Twitch partner party at TwitchCon. So if you're networking at a real life event, then look out for a TikTok rep. And you probably don't want to hear this third method, but if you can't do either of those, you simply just have to wait. For me, my stream key just randomly appeared one day. Some people have suggested that if you stream from your phone cameras for over 25 minutes, it can improve your chances, so try doing that. Let me know in the comments if that worked. Let's quickly look at some alternatives to a stream key, and the first one is what we've got here, which is TikTok Live Studio. Now, if you've got access, TikTok should have sent you a notification, but if you want to learn more, I'll put a link at the end of the video and in the description. This is the next alternative and it's called mobile gaming. Basically, this option lets you share any app on your phone. So what you do is you just go live on Twitch or YouTube and then share the Twitch or YouTube app. This video here explains it in more detail, so I'll put it in the description and at the end of the video. And finally, if you can't do any of those, then the good old phone camera can work too. Right, yeah, good enough. I think it's just the outro after that. Anyway, yeah, we're back. I just run that video because people always ask about stream keys. I think it's a good short video to run while I'm away. Yo, that video gets like half of its traffic from Google, or maybe more than half. It's crazy. But again, that I'm making money. That makes me ad revenue from that, right? But that's part of the problem, and it's a problem we outlined earlier on in this stream, which is TikTok. Like TikTok simply not sharing enough information and not having clear requirements. So there's no help articles on the TikTok website about stream keys. So people type into Google and I come up instead of to TikTok. Hey, I'll take it, right? I'll take the views, but like, it shouldn't be me. Yeah, I don't know why the Atom plugin wouldn't be letting you stream to TikTok, but yeah, you just download it from the Atom website and run the installer again. So this is another problem that I mentioned earlier on. But the problem with TikTok, right, is that they don't support chatbots. It's against is it against the terms of service? We think it's against the terms of service. We think TikTok doesn't allow it, right? So they don't provide a public API to run a chatbot. You could do it like inefficiently, I guess. Dude, that is funny. Rambo says my agent gave you what? My agent gave me your tutorial. Which tutorial? Like TikTok agent or like agency agent? Like, is it directly a TikTok staff member? That's funny. I think I got sat. Yeah, chatbot. Basically, TikTok doesn't allow chatbots, to put it simply. If and when they do allow chatbots, I'm sure Tickfinity will add one. So I mean, again, Mark. I guess you just watched through the live stream key video there, right? I think you just saw how to find the stream key. Having access to Live Studio doesn't give you access to a stream key, is a simple answer. Sandman, if you're using Google Chrome, it looked like there was an update to Google Chrome, a memory manager update. So if the tab goes out of focus, then sometimes Google Chrome would like shut down the website to save memory. So that could be an issue. So just keep Tickfinity in focus, right? Don't tab out of it like I'm doing here. Keep Tickfinity in focus. See if that fixes it. Because also if this was last night, I believe Tickfinity had an outage, or was it TikTok? Somebody had an outage. If this was just last night, I think there was an outage. So just look out for the issue again, I would suggest. Because it might have just been an outage, not sure. But again, it could be the outage, it could be the memory saver on Google Chrome. Keep it in focus. Again, I'm sorry if I missed some of the messages. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, we do one-on-one calls at various different services on Fiverr and in the description in the TikTok bio as well if anyone wants to chat one-on-one. Yeah, well, let me answer a few TikTok questions as well. So any invite for the guest workaround, the guest invite, yeah, just invite them to Discord or Zoom. Yeah, get them in a Discord or Zoom call. That's what you got to do right now. But again, as we established from this peculiar Discord server here, they will be adding the live guest feature supposedly next week. We'll see if it actually comes, right? But supposedly live guests being added next week. What's a good way to grow my live stream if I only have mobile gaming? It's always difficult, like, just to give a general answer for growing a live stream. I mean, I say this every stream, like, the most obvious answer, the most straightforward answer is make a good content, right? And you can make good content using any streaming method on Live Studio. If you make entertaining content, your stream will grow. But like specifically mobile gaming, I've never used that option. Obviously, you can use mobile gaming to share the Twitch app or the YouTube app or TeamViewer, but people do say it's low quality. So maybe that's not the best way of doing it. But yeah, what I would say is find other streamers who are using mobile gaming. Find other popular streamers who are using mobile gaming and just study what works. Like, obviously, don't directly copy them, but like, if you see something that works, add your own twist. Yeah, Salman, I am aware of that. I actually emailed them about it, and I'll pull up the email. I got a direct comment from them on that. So let me just show you the email from them. So I've showed this email before. But we'll show it again, right? So somebody in my Discord claimed that you needed Twitter Blue, $8, and they refuted that claim, right? But they did admit that our TikTok agency has gotten more selective, and they have no requirements supposedly. We have guidelines from TikTok. So yeah, they've got more selective, like some man's suggesting, which is a shame. And they've also stopped giving out stream keys to most people, even if they do get in. Thank you, Log Boy. I love the name. I will continue making content, don't worry. So Carter Pulse are sharing my videos. That is hilarious. I've not been told that before. That's funny. Hey, I'll take it. So what are they sharing? Are they sharing how to find the stream key? I've got loads of guides. That's just so many guides. So I don't know if you guys know, the whole reason I started this channel is because I posted a few videos on my gaming channel. Like my most viewed videos on my gaming channel are TikTok tutorials, right? So I made these guides, and these guides have, this one has 300,000, this one has 200,000. There's nearly 1 million views. There's nearly 1 million views worth of TikTok tutorials on this channel, not quite, right? So I made this channel and we're over 549,000 views on this channel. That's why I made this channel. So it's funny that Carter Pulsar is sharing them, but yeah, I have a lot of them, so it doesn't surprise me, I guess. Well, I hope, yeah, I hope you can fix whatever's wrong with Tickfinity. Yeah, again, I'm not complaining if Carter Pulse is sharing. It's funny, I share Carter Pulse, then Carter Pulse share me back. I'll take it. I wonder how many people have been referred to Carter Pulse through my videos. Like, I think Carter Pulse is linked in this video, isn't it? Doritos. I like Doritos Tangy Cheese. Do you guys like Doritos Tangy Cheese? Yeah, look, Carter Pulse is the top link on this stream key video, which has 35,000 views in 3 months. So yeah, I'm helping them, they're helping me, I guess. Yeah, that means you don't have a stream key, sadly, Mark. And again, the only way to get a stream key, ask an agency. They might say no, or ask a TikTok staff member. Good luck finding one. Again, obviously there's theoretically some in this Discord, right? But they ain't gonna give you a key, I don't think. You need a TikTok staff member whose job is to talk to the creators on TikTok. What's that job title? Influencer manager? I don't know. I'm not good with job titles. You need to find an influencer manager or whatever their name is, whatever the job title is. Sure, they got some different title. Anybody know the job titles of like the TikTok staff members who will talk to other TikTokers? I don't know. I'm not good with job titles. I spoke with my agent at Carter. He let me know about the recruiting. Fair enough. Yeah, so I've heard multiple people say this. So here's the problem, Sandman, which I highlighted earlier on, right? Like we talk about TOS. Let me just go on a random page here. Like there is no clearly defined. My headset just died, but I'm not actually using it. I'll plug it in. There's no clearly defined. There's no clear set of rules for live streaming. Isn't there a dude? I'm trying to scroll to the bottom of the page. There is. I'll type TikTok terms of service. Like if I go on the terms of service, right? Like, what we type in music terms. Stuff for music, but for a lot of other stuff, there's no clearly defined rules. So like we search for the word gift, and like it came up twice, and it just wasn't relevant at all to TikTok live streaming. I'm not going to go back throughout that whole section because we talked on that for like a whole section earlier on. I'm not going to read this whole thing, right? But, oh, it's not that long actually. You are responsible for clearing all rights, consents for the music, for the use of music, whether that be for incorporation into videos created on the platform for commercial / non-personal entertainment purposes, or non-commercial / personal entertainment purposes or live streams. I mean, that's just normal copyright, as far as I can see here, right? Like, it's the same for a Twitch streamer or a YouTube streamer. You shouldn't theoretically be playing copyrighted music, right? The music you're listening to right now this is Stream Beats from Harris Heller. And the reason Harris Heller made Stream Beats, let's show this page here. The reason Harris Heller made Stream Beats is to give streamers copyright-free music so that they guaranteed that they won't get a copyright strike. That's why Harris Heller made it. And Harris Heller made Atom TV along with the developers. Harris has done a lot of different things helpful to live streamers. I'm heavy lagging. Am I? I'm not dropping any frames on... I'm not dropping any OBS frames right now. Are we good, guys? What's the... It says good condition on the stream. If we're lagging, I don't know. The camera sometimes lags slightly. You're fine? Okay. Must be lagging on your end. But yeah, I mean, as far as I can see, Sam, man, again, this is the problem. If you're saying that it's against TOS to use songs not in their system, then that's false, based on what they've literally written here, right? But that, again, they seem to enforce rules which they don't have written down. So, again, one of the things Jakey said earlier on was pre-recorded content seems to not be allowed on TikTok. But there is no reference to pre-recorded content anywhere in the terms of service or in the community guidelines. Again, we did mention this. We did go over this before. Let's see if we can find the community guidelines at the bottom of the page. So if I type pre, right, there's too many words, right? So if I type record, there's no reference to the word record. There's no reference to the word pre-recorded content in the community guidelines. So TikTok seems to make up rules, enforce them, and not write them down, and expect you to follow these rules, which are not even written down on their website. Crazy. Wild. I don't know what this is in reference to, but that's a good rules in general for live streaming. But like, if this is the clear, are these your clear requirements, Rambo? Not very clear, is it? They need to, they need to set, like 5,000 followers or whatever. Just give every single streamer a clear path to A, getting a stream key, and B, live studio. But stream key is the most important one because that's what people seem to really want, right? So they can use OBS and everything else. My Twidget seems to have died. It seems to have stopped. Did the live stream like cut out and cut back in? Let me try to reconnect this. I need the live stream link. So I found this one from what's he called? Michael Freya. You guys might have seen his tutorials. He does a lot of good live stream tutorials. All right, we're back. I restart the live and stop the lag. You love Stream Beats? Yeah, same. Again, Stream Beats is in the background of nearly every single music track. As well as you guys listening to it right now. Stream Beats is in the background to every single video on this channel. Right, again, my Twidget died there. It didn't show me all the messages. What else have we got? Yeah, like networking, if you happen to be at a real life event, like anything around streaming or content, there's a good chance, not many people will be doing this, right? But if you are at a real life event around anything to do with content creation, live streaming, anything like that, there's a good chance there'll be somebody from TikTok there. So if you are there, your job is to hunt them down and ask them for a stream key. To put it simply. And then obviously I think he's probably more talking about online networking, right? It's probably not what you meant, but yeah. That's one way of getting a stream key. So Sancho West, if you guys know him, he's like a presenter on Twitch, streamer on Twitch. That's how he got a stream key. He bumped into somebody at TwitchCon, somebody from TikTok at TwitchCon. Yeah, I love stream beats too. I was having a few bitrate issues earlier on. I don't know. You hold 50 viewers with a lot of returning people. Let's go. So stream beats, nope. Stream beats is music produced, music created by Harris Heller and the Stream Beats team. And Harris Heller, the problem with copyright is you have to believe people's word, right? So Harris Heller says that he's not going to copyright claim anybody. Regardless, copyright law exists, right? So theoretically, because copyright law exists in every country and it's very similar in every country, Harris Heller could change his mind tomorrow and copyright strike every single video on YouTube, every single live stream that is using Stream Beats music, right? You have to trust them when they say it's copyright free, because there has been examples in the past of copyright free music switching to not being copyrighted free. But I think we can all agree that Harris Heller is a trustworthy human being, and it's not in his best interests. It really isn't. It's not in his best interests to suddenly turn Stream Beats into a copyrighted platform. Because what did he say on his recent video? I think he said he gets like 2 million streams a month. Let's run this through a calculator. Spotify revenue calculator. It's probably not that much, right? But like, it all adds up, right? Number of streams, 2 million. Calculate. Yeah, it makes him $8,000. It makes him $8,000 a month, according to this calculator, from people streaming copyright-free stream beats. So that's how much Harris is making. That's his business model, right? He lets anyone stream the music, and because they're playing it through Spotify, Spotify's then paying him. And if you're streaming it elsewhere, it says you know, I don't know if he's on Apple Music. If you stream it off Apple Music and gets 2 million, he's making 10k. But he's, you know, I think it'll be nearly all on Spotify. Yeah, I'm not sure we can say millions. Definitely at least 5 figures, probably 6 figures. I doubt he's made $1 million off it. Now, overall, for his overall business, I'm sure Harris Heller's comfortably made $1 million, right? Because Harris Heller is basically this channel, but like 1,000x it, you know? So like affiliate links, ad revenue, sponsors. And then on top of that, he's got Stream Beats. I'm sure he's got various other things which I haven't mentioned. Obviously like live stream membership, stuff like that. And he's making that much money because he's providing a lot of value to a lot of people, to put it simply. Like how many live streamers, like if you could count up like how many live streamers has Harris Heller helped? Probably, again, don't know, 100k, 200, probably millions. I don't know. But yeah, I agree he's not going to change the model of Stream Beats. That's just a general warning about copyright-free music. Like, theoretically, the law is there that he could just suddenly flip a switch and copyright claim everyone. Theoretically. Yeah, the known methods for getting a stream key, there's only 2 known guaranteed methods, and even these are far from guaranteed. talk to an agency and ask them for a stream key. If they only give you live studio, tell them your live studio is not working. Just lie to them. I don't. It seems stupid. It seems crazy to say that, but yeah, just lie to them and tell them your live studio is broken, and they'll give you a stream key. Or tell them you have a Mac. Tell them you don't have a Windows PC. It's better just to tell them it's broken, I think. Or again, like I say, the only other method is find a TikTok staff member. Wait, he said did he say he made 2 million? No, I think what you're referencing is, I think we watched the same video. He said it was on 2 million monthly plays. Hey, maybe I'm not understanding. Maybe you did watch a different video. I don't know. We're both saying the same thing. We're both saying we could be wrong. I think he said on a recent video he was getting 2 million plays a month off it. But again, I only watched it once, so maybe again, who knows? Again, I think we can all agree that Harris Heller is making a lot of money by he's making a lot of money by deliberately keeping this music copyright free. So it's not always in your best interests to copyright claim things. I don't mind using Live Studio. I'm more experienced in OBS. If I had access to OBS, then I could enhance my stream more. Yep, agreed. I'm not convinced I agree with the fact that last sentence. Typically, holding people hostage will get you put in jail rather than get you a stream key. But hey, I don't know. Maybe the laws are different in your country. Maybe you get sentenced to 1 stream key instead of jail. Tell them Harry said you guarantee me a stream key. This reminds me of do you play Valorant? It reminds me of the Riot Gun Buddy thing. Where people are like, DM this random guy on Twitter and you get a Valorant Riot Gun Buddy. You're gonna stream Fortnite from jail? Yeah, have fun. So again, Rambo, what we're looking at here, stream beats. This is copyright free music. You can play it on your live stream, you can play it in your videos. Obviously you're listening to it right now. You can just go on streambeats.com. It actually redirects you to somewhere else, but it directs you to Senpai, which is RSL's website. By the way, it's also linked in the description. So if you just open the description on YouTube, scroll down, it's quite far towards the bottom. Click on Stream Beats, right? I mean, lo-fi is the most popular one because it's just chill. It's just chill vibes. It can fit most scenarios, most uses. And again, Harris Heller, or I think Ryan, is his name Ryan? Harris Heller and his staff composed every single track here. Again, this is just the lo-fi playlist. He's made more tracks. There's 345 lo-fi ones, right? There's even more else. But these were all composed by Harris Heller and his team, not just Harris. I believe Harris was a musician in his past life or something. I don't know. He's a talented guy, clearly. Yeah, that is one thing Live Studio is missing. And again, I think it will slowly catch up, Salman. But again, obviously they're playing from behind, right? OBS is open source and it's had like a 12-year head start or something. That's the great thing about OBS. It's free. It's free, and if you're a developer and you think you can improve OBS, you can literally submit. You can submit an improvement. I don't know the process. I don't know how things get approved or denied, right? But like you can see all the source code for OBS, and theoretically, if you know how to do it, you can make relevant changes. That's the great stuff about open source software. And then as a result, it becomes the best piece of software out there because it's got the most developers and everyone, can see what's going on. You can inspect the code to make sure it's not hacking you, for example, not spying on you. That's a hot topic with TikTok, isn't it? No, Rambo. We are looking at we're looking at Spotify here. This is Spotify, and then I'm now minimizing, and now we're looking at the Streambeats website. You were definitely you were looking at Spotify, and only then did I load the Streambeats website. But it is similar, like dark colors. That's interesting that you're saying you can't rely on Atom. I've not seen many people complain about it. But yeah, again, have you updated Atom? So just go on the website, download it again, run the installer, and it'll update it to the latest version. I don't know what the latest version is. I don't think they've changed much. But yeah, that's the latest version of Atom. So yeah, we're slowly getting through this different list of, obviously, the gist of the live stream is to talk about, various issues we have with live streaming on TikTok, and specifically computer live streaming. So I think I've honestly got through most of the issues. There's two more I've got on my list here, and then obviously you guys have shared a lot of issues already. So I guess the next issue I have with live streaming, and we've kind of been mentioning it throughout, but I'll mention it again. I'm just going to load a random page. I'll just load the YouTube page. Is TikTok quite clearly doesn't have enough staff, right? And that problem just permeates throughout the live streaming section of the platform. And if they do have enough staff, then they're underpaid and they don't care. But again, I really don't want to believe that. I genuinely think from the interactions I have had with TikTok staff, and if I rewind a year ago, I did used to talk to them sometimes, but then it just cut off contact. Classic TikTok, right? The staff seem to be overworked, which results in, things like Live Studio being riddled with bugs. It results in TikTok just ramping up the AI to max and then banning people for no reason, restricting people for no reason. Because they're overworked, they can't do everything they want, and they're relying on technology more than they should. And as a result, it's providing a worse experience for the live streamer, to put it simply. And another example would be, again, just the poor design of TikTok Live on desktop. I realize TikTok is mainly mobile, right? But it is important for the streamer. So again, if I click on these three dots, if I'm trying to delete this message from Bronze, and again, I'm sorry if I've ignored people on TikTok. I'll try and get to some TikTok messages in a second. If I click on this, I should be able to delete it, right? I should be able to ban Bronze. I'm not going to ban you, Bronze, right? We finally can block people now, right? But I can't delete the message still, right? And even this is a recent addition, right? I didn't even realize they'd added this because I don't use Live Studio much. But I think it's worse on the desktop. It's worse for StreamKey users, unless they've improved that very recently as well. But the general point I'm trying to make is the TikTok just seems to be massively understaffed. They don't have the staff to keep up with what's going on. Sarah says, I'm trying to stream my Quest 2 to TikTok Live. You tried Lula and Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, you need a stream key or you need access to Live Studio. To put it simply, there's plenty of tutorials on the channel about both of them. Yeah, I don't think there's any more messages on TikTok that I've missed. I guess Salman is case in point from Salman, who says that happened to my wife. She had 40k followers. Woke up one morning and got permabanned. I shouldn't be laughing, should I? Right? But it's a serious issue. It's TikTok again doesn't have enough staff to resolve, so everything's on max and people get banned for no reason. And then obviously, because TikTok doesn't have enough staff, you try and write to TikTok support. A lot of the time, they'll just send you a template answer, which an underpaid staff member has copied and pasted, or a robot. has an AI robot has tried to work out what you're saying and just sent you a template back, you know? It's all exacerbates itself, you know? I wish Atom had the ability to select. Oh yeah, Atom right now seems to only use it seems to use the same audio mixer as your landscape scenes. My viewers like to play songs that get DMCA striked on Twitch. Unlucky. Again, I need to learn more about audio. It's definitely my weak point. Yeah, I mean, Logboy, I guess both you and me both are learning that they must have done this within like the last month, probably sooner. Like you can just like only now can you like wait, I can't do it anymore. What's going on? Oh, you click on the 3 dots, right? Only in the last month have they definitely added this, right? Maybe in the last week, I don't know. You can now finally click on somebody's name, click on the 3 dots and like add them as a mod. And I guess mute deletes their message, but like it took them way too long to add this, right? But it's just an example of TikTok being, again, not enough staff. That should be that Live Studio should have launched with that feature, to put it simply, right? I believe Live Studio is about a year old now. I think it's over a year old. So it took them a year to add a basic feature to help people moderate their chat. And again, so it ties back to one of the other problems I was noting, which is there's no help articles or very little help articles on the TikTok website. Like, did they announce this somewhere? Maybe they did. Maybe it's just, I can't even click onto the live center while I'm live. See if we can click through here. Did they announce it that they can now moderate inside Live Studio? Probably not, right? Is it on this page? No, this page has been the same for a year. Dude, this message which said the latest test started on May the 5th. Yeah, that's nearly a year old. Yeah, the problem is inconsistency. They ban some stuff, the other stuff. Like, I get an example of that is like people blatantly cheating in video games, and like they seem to have thousands of followers, and they've done like multiple live streams, and they're just sitting there live streaming themselves cheating in like Fortnite or Valorant or something, and obviously they're doing this because they're advertising a Discord, and then they're then selling cheat in the Discord. And there's no clear and obvious reporting mechanism. Like when you click report, like what am I reporting them for? Like if I try and report myself right now, like would it be clear to me what I would report somebody live streaming themselves cheating in a video game is? I think the answer is no, to be honest. Like, so I'll read out the reasons. Violent extremism, hateful behavior. Actually, let's do another test. Let's see if I can report from a web browser. And if I can't, then I'll read out the reasons. I bet you can't report from a web browser. I bet maybe you can now. I don't know. Report. Oh, maybe you can. Okay. Inappropriate video game, violent extremism, hateful behavior, illegal activities, and regulated goods. Frauds and scams, violent and graphic content. I'm reading this off my phone because it's not long enough. Suicide, self-harm, dangerous acts, harassment, bullying, nakedness, minor safety, spam and fake engagement, false information, intellectual property infringement. So if I find a person who is live streaming themselves cheating in a video game, what do I report them for? Or does TikTok just allow it? Surely they don't want to allow that. I genuinely wouldn't know what to report them for. Illegal activities? The problem with cheating in video games is it's often not actually illegal in certain countries. Is it even legal in any country? I don't even know. This is bad. What Sandman is saying, that if even the agency who works directly with TikTok, who has direct contact with TikTok, sorry, I'm hiccuping. If even the agency can't get in touch, that really is a problem. That is crazy. And again, it just all goes back to my point, which is the current point I'm making, which is that TikTok is understaffed. They do not have enough staff. Sorry, was that playing audio, by the way? I don't know if it was, because I don't have my headset on right now. I hope it wasn't. I mean, yeah, I've heard reports of especially on TikTok, of just people mass reporting and getting people banned. I think that was definitely more of an issue in the past. I could be wrong. I feel like that issue has improved a little bit, but it's still, I still think it's not. They haven't completely resolved that issue, so I think that's right. I think we will end pretty soon. So let me get back to one final issue I have, and that is with how much TikTok pays creators, right? And this has been a hot topic. So I showed you guys Kick.com earlier on. It is slightly dodgy going on this because sometimes they're not very good at moderating the site. Put it that way, right? But it's fine right now. Let's click on Fortnite. It should be safe to click here. So I showed you guys Kick.com earlier on, right? One of the reasons streamers really like Kick.com is because when somebody subscribes to your channel on Kick.com, you get 95% of the ad revenue. 95%, right? So if they do a $5 sub, so 0.95 times 5. If they sub to you, you get $4.75. If somebody subs to you on Twitch, you end up with $2.50, sometimes less. If somebody subs to you on TikTok, you end up with $2.10. You end up with 35% of what they paid, because they typically pay $6, right? I know the subscription fees seem to vary a little bit on TikTok. Hello, Kingus. Yeah, the list is long, and I've been streaming over 2 hours. But I've partly been answering questions, right? And I'm on YouTube as well. The list is long. Yep, that's why I've been live over 2 hours. Yeah. So TikTok, for both gifting and subscriptions, they take over half of your money in the end. And part of the reason for that, give them credit, right? It's not just TikTok, Google and Apple. So whenever you sub through your phone or gift through your phone, Google and Apple take 30% before the money even reaches TikTok, right? And then TikTok splits it 50-50. After Google and Apple have taken their cut. But even then, YouTube, one of the fairest platforms out there, it's 70-30. 70% to the content creator, 30% to YouTube. So that is the final gripe, right? On TikTok, you get 35% of what the viewer sent. On Twitch, you get 50%. On YouTube, you get 70%. On Kick.com, again, that's this site here. On Kick.com, you get 95%. So that is, TikTok is offering 60% less than the most competitive platform when it comes to ad revenue money splits. And for this reason, I've spoken about multi-streaming multiple times, and Kingus is saying in the TikTok chat he needs to get on. They need to get on YouTube. I agree. You guys should be multi-streaming. Every single TikTok live streamer, you should be live on at least TikTok and YouTube or Twitch or both. So I multi-stream using Streamlabs Prime, Streamlabs Ultra. If you guys want to learn about multi-streaming, watch my multi-stream guide. Scroll down to the bottom of my YouTube channel and watch this multi-stream guide. I highly recommend it. Right, I'm just going to finish by answering questions. That was kind of the last gripe, the last issue, which is they don't pay as well as the other platforms. So let me just finish off with any, yeah. I should have said that. I should have said that, right? So kick.com, the reason kick.com can subsidize is because it is owned by stake.com, which is a gambling website. So just keep that in mind if you are going to stream on Kick. I stream on Kick. I don't have a sub button. I don't make any money from Kick. But kick.com can basically... Kick.com is basically funded by gambling addicts. Just keep that in mind when you're using the website, right? That's how they can afford the website. Somebody goes on stake.com, loses all their money, and then that money that they've lost is funded by the money that they've then lost is paid to fund kick.com. So live stream video encoding costs a lot of money, and obviously if Kick on taking 95% of ad revenue, then clearly, if they're taking 95%, clearly they're going to make a loss on that, right? So let's just finish up by answering questions, guys. Drop questions in chat. We'll finish up by answering any questions. Let me try and go through in order. Yeah, fully agreed, Soundman. You know, the other thing is, like, how many ads, how many billions of dollars a year does TikTok make from ads, right? Like, it'll be billions, right? And YouTube shares 55% of ad revenue with the content creator. Like, TikTok is only just now rolling out their, like, ad revenue split to certain people, but not, most people don't have it, right? So TikTok is just pocketing the money from the ads in the ad feed. They could use it to pay more staff, like Sandman's saying. They can use it to up the how much money you get from gifting, up the creator's share for how much money you get from gifting and from subs. Can confirm I'm not one of those, says Kingus. Yes, I can't. Is it called TikTok Pulse, something like that? There's definitely a program on TikTok for certain people where they're sharing some of the ad revenue now. Let's see. Glitch says, how many times should I post a week if I'm looking forward to grow my YouTube channel? There is no certain number for this. I would advise just don't burn out, right? Find a sensible cadence and don't burn out. Another very important piece of advice, if you guys want a really fantastic channel about content creation, Roberto Blake, you might have heard of him already. This guy. He's got some fantastic videos and live streams as well. One of the things he argues about is, have you heard the phrase quality over quantity, right? Have you heard that phrase? When you're starting out as a YouTuber, you do not want quality over quantity. You want the opposite. You want quantity over quality, right? Because you're just learning your trade. And instead of spending like 5 hours extra to make the video 5% better, you could have used those 5 hours to make a whole other video. Does that make sense? Right? So once you get to Mr. Beast levels, sure, you want quality over quantity. But as a new YouTuber or on any platform, you want the quantity. You want to just learn. Like, make mistakes as you go, right? That's a fantastic piece of advice that Roberto Blake has shared. And he's got so much good advice. I would highly recommend check out this channel if you're trying to grow on YouTube. Kick is running on open software that's not going to be sustainable for heavy loads. I don't know. No ad share for a lot of people. I think you have to have 10k followers. I mean, I've got 10k followers on 2 accounts, and I don't have ad share. You probably need to be American as well. There'll probably be loads of requirements, right? I've got this account, 250k. Got this account, 100k. You ain't got ad revenue. So I'm not talking about the creator fund. the creator fund. I can't say that word very well. Creator fund. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about TikTok Pulse or whatever they call it, which is actually ad revenue sharing. The creator fund is a pool of money they just give to you based on views, and it's like 1 cent for 1,000 views. It's very low. Anyway, guys, I think we'll call it there. So I'll try and timestamp this video. We'll be back for another live stream probably next week, maybe even sooner. But guys, let me say goodbye to the people on TikTok first. So thank you everybody on TikTok, including Kingus, who was chatting earlier on. Appreciate the chat. TikTok, take care. I can't speak. Goodbye, TikTok. Right, I've ended the TikTok. Thank you everybody for watching on YouTube. If you have any final comments, just let them flow. All the best reaching 10k, Salman. Again, the creator fund, it's not life changing. Don't expect your life to change. If you do join the creator fund, you'll get paid. You get paid pennies. No worries, Glitch. If you guys want to continue the conversation, join my Discord. It should be linked in the description. Subscribe if you found this useful, as per usual. And thanks for watching.